Join us on the Mercedes-Benz Vans phone line. Guy who's in his third year out of LSU. He's been killing it for the Titans. Cornerback Kristian Fulton is with us. Kristian, thanks for taking some time, man. Broncos up this week. How's the vibe around that place?
The vibes are good, but still, coming off a tough loss, that's always tough. But, guys are, just trying to get as healthy, as they can and, just ready to go, get this taste out of our mouth.
What positives, if any, did you take away from that game last week, going toe-to-toe with a really good team at a time that, quite frankly, you guys are dealing with a lot in terms of injuries and guys who are out?
Right. A positive, is that we see that, no matter who we got out there, we're always going to fight, and we're always going to give ourselves a chance, to win the game. I think that's the biggest thing we got out of that. We were missing a lot of starters. Some guys went down mid-game, so guys continue to fight, and we know that as long as we eliminate some of our mistakes, that we gave ourselves, we probably win that game. So that's the key takeaway from that game. And like you said, it's one of the top teams in the league, so that was a positive.
I'm always fascinated by how head coaches' personalities can rub off on their team. And when I watch you guys play at a time that, you're down your quarterback and you're one of your receivers and you're nicked up on defense, you got all these challenges, and somehow you guys still go play and turn it into a Mike Vrabel type of game. It's grimy, it's physical, it's not going to be, a shootout type of game. How does Vrabel do that and kind of just instill that mentality in you guys that, hey, no matter who we're going up against, we're going to find a way to play this brand of football?
Yeah, I think he just, he kind of knows what kind of players he wants. Guys, that are the same way, personally, and guys who want to buy into our culture. That's the culture around here. We're going to be the more physical team. We're going to be tough. And we know that doesn't win games, but we know if we do that, we give ourselves a chance, especially with the league we're in today, when everybody wants, throw the ball around, nobody wants to get hit, really. So we know if we hit other people and we're more physical, we give ourselves a better chance. And we're used to that, we bang it out against each other. So we kind of are ready for, heading into the season.
So the injury report just came out. No Jeff Simmons, no Amani Hooker, no Bud Dupree, no Zach Cunningham. Give me the state of the defense at this point and how you guys are going to put this thing together to face the Broncos.
Mm-hmm. We kind of been banged up all year. Guys have been in and out for some of those guys that you just named. So we know guys will step up, and accept the challenge, and take advantage of their opportunity. So it's it's tough not having those guys. Obviously, most of those guys are game changers, for us. But I feel like, as long as we're all on the same page, we communicate, we give ourselves a chance. Everybody's going to play full tilt for us. And like you said, the culture around here is to be physical and to know what to do. So that's the plan, and we know guys will step up and take on that role.
Well, you popped up on the injury report, too. You did not participate yesterday. Are you good on that hamstring? We going to see you out there on Sunday?
Yeah. I'm going to be good. It was just a long game last week, So, like I said, guys are just trying to, get their body right and ready to go for Sunday. But, I'm going to be good to go for Sunday.
I mean, you've had a heck of a year just looking at all the stats and the analytics. Your third year in the league, you're probably seeing these quarterbacks for a second or third time at this point. Like, what's allowed you, do you feel, if you have taken a jump, to take that jump?
Just knowing what's coming to me, I feel like I've put a lot of time in watching film, and I feel like that's a big difference, Once you get the experience out there, you play it a year or two, get that under your belt, it kind of slows down for you. And you just have to find those little things like watching film, that can slow down even more. So I feel like that's how I've taken the next step. And obviously taking more care of my body, to make sure I am on the field. Last year, I had I think I missed like 4 games. So I've been trying to take care of my body better, That's how I've been able to, take that next step, and make those plays.
What kind of stuff do you do to take care of the body? Is it diet? Is it massages? Like what is it you're doing differently?
Yeah. Just the diet, that's a big thing. Eating better, getting more treatment outside the facility, because obviously, you got to get treatment while you're here. You might as well. So just finding ways I could treat my body better, in the off season. Those are the main things for me. And still, just talking to the vets, and finding things that they do that help them. So those, but the eating better and getting like treatment outside of the facility, those are two things I would say for sure.
What was the hardest thing to cut out of your diet?
Man, some ribs, man. The ribs.
Ribs.
I love ribs, man. I try to leave the pork alone as much as I can. But and just eat more fish, things like that. That's kind of been change for me.
You can find ribs easily in Nashville. I don't know how much good fish you got in Nashville, but ribs,
yeah.
that's the easy one.
Like almost every corner.
Exactly, it's barbecue.
Spot.
Yeah, exactly. Kristian Fulton, Titans cornerback, is our guest. So you're watching the Broncos on tape throughout the course of this week. Obviously, they got Jerry Jeudy, they got Cortland Sutton, and they got a quarterback in Russell Wilson, who we've talked about a lot on TV for a lot of different reasons through the course of the season. What do you see when you watch Russ and when you watch that offense operate right now?
It looks like they're, getting things together. Obviously, we know they had a slow start, at the beginning of the year. But I feel like, when they got to London, he kind of found his receivers. Some guys got open even more. Like you said, they have talented receivers, so we know those guys can make any plays, and we know the history of Russ. Russ can make any throw. So that's the main thing that stands out. Guys are getting open, and he's making the throws that he usually makes. So we expect them, to come in ready to swing, and we're expecting to fight because they're coming off a huge win in London, and then they had the bye week, so they're rested. So, we expect their best shot. We expect him to get the ball in their hands quick and take shots with his guys. And then I know their running back got hurt, so we know they're going to try to, get the ball to the receivers, as much as they can.
I want to address a tweet. I think it was the last one you had. It was over the last weekend, and it's top 5 us for real. I'm taking a wild guess. This is about your Tigers, who came in number 7. They're at 7 right now in the college football playoff rankings. How do you feel about that?
I feel great. I feel like they finally found their kick. On what they can do to win. I feel like the defense is playing pretty good. The offense is playing a lot better, from when they started the season. And, it's good to see, special teams has been better these last few games. I feel like that kind of killed us, in some of our losses. So, Coach Kelly, he's doing a great job now, and they're on their way, as long as they went out, they're on their way to some big things.
So last thing for you here, Kristian. Appreciate the time. Again, big game for you guys against the Broncos at a time that you're banged up. What, in your mind, is the biggest key to being able to get a win against Denver?
We just got to do what we can to affect Russ. Like I said, he's a guy that can make all the throws. He's smart. He knows what he's seeing most of the times. And, he's going to run. When he can, he's going to scramble and try to extend plays. So we just got to affect him as much as we can, and I feel like if we affect him, our D-line, stop the run, we'll be able to, slow them down as much as we should. We feel like we can.
And no ribs. So stay away from the barbecue for the next couple of days. I know it's tempting. I think you got this, Kristian. We appreciate the time, man. Thanks a lot for coming on. Best of luck.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all having me. Thank you.
That is Titans cornerback Kristian Fulton.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.